and they guarded us, and we were fortunate to win. It's not when you go 3 for 22 from three and 12 for 23 from the foul line, it usually doesn't lend to a good result. But what I am happy with our guys is we certainly would have lost that game early in the year because guys would have been really we wouldn't have been able to keep guarding because guys would have been disappointed in their offense, which is easy for guys to do in this day and age. So our defense was good, some timely shots. I want to single out Christian May. We put him on the kid Luster, who was averaging 18 a game in conference. He just did a really good job on him, and then he had 7 rebounds. So I thought he really responded from the other night. And then I thought Mackay was really good. Obviously the foul shooting wasn't, but 13 and 6, 3 assists was, he was a difference. And I also thought on a day when Tyler didn't shoot it great, he didn't settle in the second half, something he would have done earlier in the year. He really got to the rim and showed some toughness. So, sitting here at 5-1, it certainly beats the alternative where we were a month ago. Yeah, I thought they did a good job of being physical. We didn't do a good job coming off of dribble handoffs. They were like blowing those up. I thought we left early on some screens and really didn't go set them. Now we had some moving screens on offense, which was uncharacteristic for us. But I thought in the second half we set lower screens. We waited. We could never make that big blow the roof off the building, a couple wide open threes, a couple big free throws. And then the only thing we didn't do great defensively in the second half was we fouled late. And to their credit, they did a good job. I wish we could have done that at the foul line.
They were feisty. Played dumb. You guys were patient.
Yeah, it's a special we run. Obviously, my staff told me not to do it because they were going to throw it away. But Mackay was playing well. We needed something to give us a little bit of juice. It was obviously a big-time catch. But he had a good game plan. I certainly think they did a better job on the sidelines than we did today. Yeah, we'll look at that. Last couple games, obviously not what we needed. So, one thing we talked about in there, not everybody got their same minutes tonight. It's going to be different guys, different night. You got to be happy for everyone, which the guys are. I'm sure there's some individual frustration, but when you're trying to get in a league race, you're just sometimes trying to push the right buttons.
The surprise, I guess, would be the crowd.
I think it's been very good. I think I'm not saying that because Steve and Terry here it's made a big difference. There are people in the upper deck today. I think it's going to lead to better and better crowds. It's a good group of guys to get behind, and it's a great building to come out. I mean, you get beers like Jimmy probably had a couple beers on the air, and you should have a couple beers. Matt, you should have a couple beers probably once in a while. Maybe relax. Yeah, it should relax you a little bit.
Hey, the team went to the final. Here, there when we went there. Like the team went to the finals last year. So, that's a team who could coach.
Yeah.
And tell me about the short week, Pat. You had 2 games in 36 hours, and now you're.
Yeah, and so did they. I mean, everyone's on the same playing field, but it's not. You're always worried like. When we were at Charleston for an early game, we got them up, we moved them, we had shoot around. It didn't work so good. We started out down 8-0. Today I wanted them to rest, so we just came in for film and walkthrough. That didn't work so good either. So it's back to the drawing board.
Yeah, you're looking forward to one game in a week. I don't think anybody needs it, but they may need practice.
Yeah. We may need some practice coaching. Never mind practice playing.
Where do you think you guys are defensively? Because I thought, obviously, that was what kept you in the game. You guys couldn't make a shot.
Yeah, today we were outstanding defensively. Last week the offense got going, and I thought our defense was porous. Now the second half of Hofstra was great, and it carried over tonight. We were, I thought even we were really bad offensively early. We were really hard to score against. They didn't get anything easy other than a couple of fouls. Caleb had a couple, silly reach-ins, but I thought our defense was really, really good tonight.
That's a building block for you.
Well, it needs to be, right? Defense is effort and concentration. We've got depth. We've got guys that can move. The assistants do a good job game prepping. I mean, that has to be a constant. I think sometimes if we're going to be a championship team, we have to get better. There's still, 6 weeks of regular season basketball. And we told our players the other day, Charleston won our league last year. They were awesome on offense. They were an atrocity defensively the first half of the season. And then they got really good at it the second half, and that probably helped them win a championship. So we've got things we've got to keep getting better at.
And you mentioned Tejada. I thought him making a few shots late.
Around the rim, like
Right,
tough
right.
drives. Like he didn't settle. I thought maybe he settled early, but he didn't late. And then Dylan likes the moment. He's he makes you look like you're coaching.
It also seemed like Pat coming into this game, Mendon was 20 for 35 from the field. And when you're going well, it seems like he's a big part of it. He wasn't today. Right?
No, he wasn't. But Mackay stepped up. Like I said, I played Christian a lot, and on a day where he shot it, but his defense and his rebounding was exceptional. And Parfait did a good job this morning. I asked Parfait to bring Christian in early and show him some highlights of the last couple of years with his defense guarding Tyler Thomas or Dalton Bolin and some things like that. And your game isn't just shooting. Like sometimes that doesn't go well for you, but can you rebound? Can you defend? And I, today we need to keep him on the floor. And then it paid off for him. He had a couple really tough drives that he finished in the second half.
First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I had to get that out of the way. But great win today. Being able to lock in like that, even though they don't have the best record, I think it says a lot about us to be able to lock in. Come out kind of stagnant in the first half, second half locked up. Our defense today was amazing, so that's really good going forward.
Yeah, I agree. I think we stayed composed very well. Didn't have the best first half or start to the second half, but we turned it around, kept our chin up, and finished through.
I think there was no flow to that first half. Also.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like our offense was kind of stagnant in the beginning. We couldn't make any shots, but I feel like our defense really stepped it up. Obviously, we got to get our offense going again, but I'm not really tripping. We're going to make shots going forward, so, yeah.
Pat talked about your defense on cluster. Talked about that.
Yeah, I wanted to emphasize my defense going into this game because I've been kind of lacking a little bit the last few games. So that was my mindset going in, not letting him score, trying not to let him get the ball at all. So I thought I did a pretty good job of that. I think we all did a good job a good job of that as a team. I think Kai did a great job, Ninda did a great job. Collectively, we played great defense. So I'm really proud of our guys for that.
What did you think of the defensive effort from you guys? Obviously, that's what won you the game today.
Yeah, I think it was great. Could have been better at times, but I think when it mattered, we pulled through. We knew what we had to do, focused on our assignments, and we got the job done.
Big dunk, the alley. Talked about that.
Yeah, definitely was a momentum shifter. I wish he would have threw the second one on the fast break, but we still got the 2 points. But yeah, I always try to turn the crowd up. We need them.
Downside, I got it. Free throw shooting. Is that mental or just not? I mean, they haven't just you.
Yeah, I think it's probably just mental. I feel like it's gonna come. In practice, I usually knock down most of them. Like I just gotta keep getting them up, keep practicing them. They're gonna fall.
Talk about your performance. What did you see from the defense that allowed you to get 6 field goals today?
I just when scouting them, we emphasized that they had poor rim protection. So I was just trying to get downhill, and that's something I specialize at. So I had my way.
I thought we did a good job in transition too, forcing them into bad shots, then getting the rebound and pushing it, running. So that helped a lot for our offense in the second half as well.
Tough for Christian coming off of the emotional game of concentrated to play Stony Brook. I know you guys might not look at the record, but
I don't think it's tougher. I think it's just got to be something like a mindset going into the game. Like I was trying to tell everybody before the game, like don't take them lightly. This is the same team. Play every team the same. Like you can't take teams lightly. Last year we lost to Hampton because of that. So just being able to be locked in. I mean, coming in and guarding them like that, it's a good sign. So.
Where do you think you guys are? Obviously 5-1 in the conference after a pretty up and down conference, non-conference play. Where, as a team, do you think you guys are right now? Where do you think you have to improve?
I think we're in a really good spot. I feel like we're starting to flow right now. We kind of put all that non-conference stuff behind us. We're kind of moving into conference. It's a new season for us. So I'm excited where we're going. We're taking day by day, team by team. I'm excited.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're getting on the right track. We got to come out stronger in our first halves. We have pretty bad first halves recently, but other than that, when we pick it up, I feel like we look good and it's clicking well.